Please have a safe drive today.
We all need to stay safe when we're driving, and having a decent dash cam or a nice dash cam is something that we need to help keep us safe here in 2026. This is a 2-channel dash cam, front and rear, built-in GPS, built-in radar. It also has an advanced driver assistance system. It has smart parking recording, built-in Wi-Fi, and time-lapse recording. I like to review quite a few products, but one of the favorite products I like to review and try to get the best of are dash cams. Okay, so those images that you just seen in the beginning is from this dash cam right here. This is a Thinkware U3000 Pro. On this channel, I like to bring a lot of smart homes, smart gadgets, and of course things that keep you safe, and dash cams can keep you safe. I will have timestamps down below, and I'll have links to everything in the description down below. So talking about the dash cam keeping you safe, I'll keep myself safe real quick. Thinkware did send this out to me to do a review. It is unbiased. I'm not paid. I'm not told what to say. None of that. It is just going to be my honest review. I do a lot of dash cams. I have quite a few different ones. And when they reached out to me, I'm like, you know, I really do like dash cams. I like to try to find the best ones and the ones that are going to be really worth your money. So a huge shout out to Thinkware for sending out their U3000 Pro for me to test, and they also sent out their OBD power cable. So basically I'm going to plug this into my OBD and it's going to give it constant power at all times for parking mode. So let's go ahead and start with the power cable first. Again, this is what I was talking about. This goes into your OBD. This is where you would scan for any codes on your car, or your mechanic would. Again, you have a couple of different settings down here, what mode you want it in, D or P, follow your instruction manual in here to what each one of them does. And then of course you got EV or F, and then the power plug goes into the unit itself. So we're supposed to have super night vision, safety camera alert, built-in radar, advanced driving assistance system, HDR, high dynamic range, built-in GPS, smart parking recording, built-in Wi-Fi, and time-lapse recording. It's supposed to be true 4K 2160. So there is the camera itself. Very small, compact. I really like the compactness of that. The camera can be tilted just a little bit depending on your windshield. Here's the plugs for the other cameras, for our power. On the side is for your micro SD card. This kit does include a 64 gig SD card and the adapter, so you can take the footage and bring to your PC. They also include a CPL filter. This right here will help reflection off your dashboard. Of course, your quick start guide, the cable to run all the way from the front to the back of your car for your rear camera, some clips to help hide the wires around the rear view mirror, and then of course the rear camera, which is Quad HD, which should be 2K. This is a 2-channel dash cam. For people who don't know what the channels means how many cameras you have. So if you have one camera, which is this your dash camera, that's a 1-channel. If you have the camera in the back and the front, that's 2-channel. And of course, if you have more cameras for inside the cab, you can have 3, 4, 5 channels on your dash cam. Okay, let's go back to the main unit. It does say 4K UHD. We have a record button, power button, Wi-Fi button, and a voice button, microphone button. And then of course it's letting you know, I'm going to imagine these might light up because it is saying Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, record, and GPS. Very light, very small, compact. I really do like the size of that. It's nothing worse than having a big, huge, gaudy camera on your windshield. Okay, so it is install time. So I'm going to go ahead and install it. I do have another dash cam in here from another company. I really do like it. So it's not going to come out yet until I see the picture quality of this one. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get this one. I'm going to put it right next to the other one and get it all mounted up. Again, we do have the OBD connection. That way we are hardwired. We don't have to worry about plugging it into a cigarette lighter. Again, I won't route everything right now until I see the picture quality. And same thing with the rear camera. I'm just gonna be laying the wires over just to see what the picture quality is. But I wanna tell you what, that is some massive data cable right there. So I'm hoping with how thick that data cable is for the rear camera. Yeah, I believe it's 2K for the rear. That way we get that real good image, and normally you need thick cables for that, that data to go through. And of course, one more time, that is the rear camera that will be on the back. And again, get the double-sided tapes on them. So let me go ahead and get this installed. Most dash cams come with a little film that goes on the dash. I've never seen one like this before. This one here, it says it's actually a heat blocking film. That's pretty cool now, to actually reflect and block the heat off of these, because your windshield is in direct sunlight, so it gets really hot. So if you ever get in your car and your car says 103, even though it's only like 90 degrees outside or whatever, here in South Texas, ours jumps up to like 103, 104 in our cars. That's how hot inside the car gets because it's sitting in direct sunlight. But it actually gets a little hotter, but this windshield gets super, super hot. I mean, you can put I wish I had one, you can get a heat thermometer though, and ping this windshield, and this windshield be something like 190 degrees. Inside the cars, they get somewhere around 160, 170 degrees in the heat. Especially like right now, I think today is 96 or 97 degrees with our index at 108 today. So it's pretty warm. It's gonna turn into a pretty warm day today. Right now it's early morning, that's why I'm out here recording. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and grab this. If you have a different dash cam, or if you ever wanna move this dash cam and you destroy this one right here that the dash cam goes on, you can buy packs of the clear ones on Amazon. And if I can go find the ones that I got, I'll leave them down below. But I got a pack of 20 for like $4.99 or something like that. But yeah, anytime you move your dash cam, you're gonna need a new plastic piece. That way it sticks to the windshield. But I do like to see that that is a heat resistant. And then before I hang it, I'm gonna go ahead and put the CPL filter on it. That way it's easier before I put it up. The CPL filter, it just goes right over the top like that right there. It does stick on there as a double-sided, and then we'll go ahead and pull that off. There is that heat resistant film that we're gonna go ahead and put right here, and that way this can go right over it, which is gonna be really nice to help protect that from heat. So that's gonna go right there. So I'll pull the red sticker off the double-sided tape, and I'm just gonna go ahead and stick it on up here, just like that right there. And of course it is out of my view, so that is a good thing. If I ever need to take it off, all I gotta do is move to the side and it will come down. Let's put it right back up, we put it on and we slide it to the opposite side. All right, like I said, we do have an OBD for the plug, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just move it around just so it's not obstructing my view, and go ahead and plug it into the OBD down in my car. This is gonna give it power, but it's also gonna keep power on it for when it's in parking mode. That way if somebody hits your car in parking mode, it will record everything. Okay, so I had the rear camera cable hooked up, so now I'm gonna go ahead and install that. I won't show you that. Next thing we're gonna see is we're gonna go ahead and look at the app and see what the app looks like. So setting up the app was pretty easy. You just gotta hold down the Wi-Fi button for 3 seconds and then it does everything else. So popping in, it automatically gives me a download for the latest firmware update, which is really good to see. I love to see dash cams or any products that have firmware updates. Okay, so now we're in the dash cam itself. Let's go ahead and see what we got. We got information, delete device. We're in parking mode. That's what P means. Events while parking. It has detected motion since I've been sitting here shaking around in the car, so it has detected it. So if I go ahead and click on this, it detected that I was walking in front. Go ahead and click the cogwheel and see what settings we have in here. So we got memory card settings. We can format continuous recording. We want that on. Incident recording, motion, incident recording in parking mode, manual SOS, okay. Camera settings. Of course, we want 4K and we want that quad HD. So yes, it is a 2K in the rear. Then we can change the brightness of the front, brightness of the rear, mirror the rear camera, which means if it's backwards, you can turn it the other way. And then of course, super night mode, which we'll see that here in a little while, once it gets dark out. And then of course, auto HDR. So next is gonna be record settings. We can come in here and record. G-Shock only, max 1 minute. For privacy, we got voice recording. We got continuous mode incident recording. We got parking mode. So this does have the thermal protection built in, but it also has that thermal pad that we put onto the windshield as well, the heat reflector. You got your impact sensitivity, motion detection sensitivity, radar sensitivity. So you can set up your volts depending on what volts you want. We can go ahead and change the volts of how much volts is going into this dash cam. Okay, next we got road safety. So safety camera disabled, mobile zone alert disabled. We got different things in here for our safety as well. Okay, and then we got system settings. So you got volume, safety cameras, ADAS. You got different settings in here. LED for your speed, time zone, daylight savings, miles per hour, or if you're in Europe, you got your KMs, speed stamp. I want speed stamp on, and what frequency. This can run either 2.4 or 5G frequency. Now let's go for a drive and let's see what it looks like during the day. Alright, so this is the part of the video where I ask you all, leave your comments down below and tell me what you think the image quality looked like. During the day, it looked really good. You can actually zoom in on license plates and actually get the license plates as I shown in the video. As far as the size-wise, the size is really, really nice. I do like, again, the size. It's really small. It's up out of the way. It's not huge. It's not gaudy. But again, it is only 2-channel. We only have front and rear, which is fine. I mean, that's what most people need. Now, if you're a rideshare or DoorDash or whatever, and you need an extra channel on the inside, U-Think also has some of those. I believe they do. If they do, I'll leave links to them in the description as well. 4K, I do see it being 4K. I think the image could be just a little bit better during the day for 4K, especially with the STARVIS chip in here for the camera. As far as nighttime though, that's where I'm gonna change up a little bit here. I'm not seeing that wow factor come nighttime. I think nighttime can be just a little bit better for price to performance of what this dash cam does. Now, can Thinkware put a firmware update? I think that they can. I think they can help out a little bit. Another thing, Thinkware, is maybe in the app, put a section in where possibly we can adjust the contrast and brightness, maybe the saturation a little bit. If we have a little bit more control over that in the app, then we can make that image just a little bit better and crisper, where even if we did have a little bit of a drawback on the dash cam, we can adjust it for ourselves and what we see fit to it. Even with the CPL filter, I did get a little bit of glare on my dash, and I use a dash cover on mine. I have a carpeted dash cover that goes over my dash to help out with glares on any dash cam that I use. And that's the reason why I did put the carpet up on my dash, is for some of the glares for doing some of these videos like this. But the glare, there was just a little bit even with the filter on the camera as well. But all in all, I think that it is a really nice, compact, easy to use, easy to set up dash cam. I like that it has the GPS built into it. I like that the power goes directly into the OBD plug and you don't have to worry about running it to your cigarette lighter. A lot of their ease of use, their easiness of use and getting it set up is on par or on point for me. It's really nice just to be able to take a dash cam and go ahead and basically set it up, and you're ready to go within 15-20 minutes, 30 tops by running all your wires or so where you need to run them at. But as far as the nighttime footage, I think that the nighttime footage could be a little bit better for nighttime footage. But I want to hear your thoughts. Y'all go ahead and leave comments down below. Tell me what you think the camera looked like during the day and at night. Again, my opinion can be different than your opinion. We all have our own opinions. I'm just stating what me testing, I don't know, about 50 dash cams now, what I'm looking for and what I know people are looking for. And of course, we want to keep ourselves safe, and that's the reason why we actually get dash cams, in case an emergency or an accident does occur. We have that footage, or if somebody took off after hitting us, we can get their license plates, and that's what I look for in a dash cam. So hopefully I gave you a little bit of insight on this Thinkware U3000 Pro dash cam, 2-channel front and rear. helps you with your buying decision. If you decide to grab it, I will leave some affiliate links in the description down below. But I am here for honest reviews, so go ahead and check out this product. I give an honest review on all my products. See if this one right here is something that is worth your money or not.